Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this week's Old School live stream that we are now dubbing the Pride stream, given that's the theme of today. So first of all, myself and Mod Other, we would like to say Happy Pride Month to everyone. We hope
Happy Pride.
Hope you're going to join us to get involved later when we've got a playthrough of our Pride event, as well as the Pride March. Old School launched their third Pride event literally yesterday. It feels like it's been more than a day since then.
Oh, don't.
So yeah, grab your best fashionscapes and we'll see you in-game pretty shortly. Before we get started with the playthrough of the March, there's just a few announcements to go through. If you type !game update, we're able to see the latest information about the game update. We have !giveaway as well, where throughout this live stream, we're actually going to be running multiple giveaways to give away some of these fabulous Pride Old School t-shirts. We have 10 to give away, so keep an eye out when I say what word you will need to say in the chat. And we'll just be running those throughout the live stream as necessary, but we're going to try and give away 10 of them today. When we do the giveaways, you'll enter a word. The word is not case sensitive, so you'll only need to say it once, but I know everyone will say it a million times, so that's absolutely fine as well. You need to be following us on Twitch as well, because then that adds an extra layer of security where we'll be able to DM you from our official account. We will only DM you on Twitch from our official accounts. So do make sure to check the tick marks and everything else to make sure it's the right account that's DMing you. And make sure your settings for your whispers are open. We have !skill, which you can use as well. In a recent Discord stage, Mod Light and Mods discussed what is a skill and answered your questions on the highly discussed topic. Check out the full modcast in the link that generates. Right, straight into it. Giveaway. Who doesn't love a giveaway? Just make sure you're following us. We will DM you. Make sure your whispers are set to open. Now, what you will need to type in the chat right now is Pride. That's spelled P-R-I-D-E. Pride. And that will essentially run for the next 10 minutes. At which point we will pull 2 winners and I will announce them on stream depending on where we are, whether we're on here or on the sofa. So let's Mod Other. Pride.
Wow. Yeah.
It's here. How was the journey for you through the development process?
Yeah, it's been an interesting journey. There's a lot of, I think people certainly weren't necessarily expecting us to commit to another full event this year. And I'm honestly really proud we did. You know, I basically got handed what was a really fantastic design to work with. I, put my own spin on it and it's sort of gone through and, now it's live and it's really great to see a lot of people walking around with all the fashionscape that we've given them.
I think those jumpers and the fact that we've recolored the scarf as well, from the very first Pride event to go with the flower crown as well. We've kind of upped our game with this year's rewards, I think.
Oh, absolutely. I think all the rewards we've put out lately, like top tier from the art team. Big shout out to them all because they honestly put in so much more work.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a few images of the rewards. If Modspear would like to drop the first one on screen, that'd be fantastic. The first one up is the Pride jumpers. I think when we saw these coming from the artists, I think Mod Skylark in particular made these for us. There was a collective like, wow,
yeah,
they're really good, and that's like what Fashionscape is kind of aimed at.
Honestly, when we got the concepts, I was like, wow, I need an event that can really like deliver players to this content, to these jumpers. And when we actually got what we have in game with the slightly more washed out colors, fantastic.
Yeah, I think we did have like a little bit of a comment where it's like, are they supposed to be slightly washed out? But that actually enhances kind of how they look in game.
Yeah,
and
if you put them on with the Pride scarves as well, and they stand off against each other really nicely.
We have the next reward to show you, which is the Poet jacket. So for those of you who have done the event, you'll see why this is a bit of a symbolism, and we'll show you that shortly. But this is another one that the team really loved.
Yeah, we had some concepts for a sort of wider poets set, but there was an element of not wanting to overwhelm players with sort of too many cosmetic rewards from a single event. So we ended up with this poets jacket, which, you know, it looks almost as it was sort of envisaged from the very first discussion about it. And it's just really exciting because it looks so good.
Well, pair that up with your tuxedo trousers or something like that, and you've got some easy fashion scape with some monocles, a bit of a parrot.
Definitely.
And go flying on the hot air balloons in that jacket as well.
Got to have the bone sack as well. I think that will work.
And then on to the final reward that we have for playing the event is the Love Crossbow.
Yeah, it's an interesting one in that Love actually uses a bow in the event, but we thought if the bow's fairy-sized, it would probably be a crossbow on a normal person. And you know, we've done a few rewards lately where you can sort of poke at other players with them, and this is just another one in that theme. I think it's fantastic. I mean, the sound effects that have been put in on it as well, it's just lush to use.
So when everyone gets them, they will be able to enamor any player they so choose, and then they'll hear the sound effect of these. Is it a harp?
It's a little harp trill,
little harp playing. Right, so as I mentioned before, Mod Skylark was quite instrumental in the design of the Pride event and the rewards. So I did reach out to her to give us a few words on what she thought of the event and how she designed it. So I'll just read out what Mod Skylark said to us. The aim was to tell a story that focuses on working with each other, not against, to allow ourselves and those in our lives to be their true selves. The rewards also reflect this, as some of them can be customized and recolored to allow for more representation. We also just want to add a couple of rewards that are either fashionscape focused or just a bit of fun. I think they definitely do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Definitely do that. They have been smashed out the park. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about the Pride event, Mod Other? Like any kind of funny issues we may have ran into, or maybe some things on launch day that didn't go as adequate, or some NPCs that have taken a holiday?
Look, Emma and Susie deserved a vacation. I understand that they've only worked for about 2 months in Varrock, but a little break is always in order. The fact that they took their whole house with them, I'm sure Baba Yaga has something to do with that, to be honest. But I think they'll be back next week. At least I hope they're back next week, otherwise I'm probably going to be in trouble.
So for anyone that doesn't know, with this week's update, we kind of accidentally removed the hairdressers in Varrock as part of the update, and it's yeah, they're just getting some much needed R&R to come back with a lot more vigor, I think. Okay, so before we jump over to the computers to play through the live event, I'm just going to reiterate about the giveaway. So in chat, you will need to type the word Pride, that's Pride. You do not need to type an exclamation mark. It doesn't matter if it's in caps or in lowercase, it just needs to be one whole word. You only need to say it once, but you can say it a million times, because I'm sure you will. And that's kind of it, really. There's nothing else you need to do. If you do want to have a look about more information on the giveaway, it's !giveaway 2023. But mainly be typing Pride, and there will be some point in a few minutes, more likely when we get back to the computers and kind of get starting the event, where we will announce the first winners. So we'll see you in a minute. And welcome back, everybody. If you'd like to join us, we have the worlds currently being shown on screen right now. We will be playing in World 500. We also have moderators in 427, 476 and 435. I may have accidentally picked 427 as a 500 total world. So if you're below 500 total, please jump to one of the other ones. Apologies for that. But you'll see the J-Mods in there. The J-Mods will be leading the Pride March when we get up to it. That's going to be on the hour, so in about 15 minutes or so. And then we will take the route shown on screen. That route will be shown before we go back. So now if we're going to jump straight into the playthrough.
I think I'm on the wrong world. Which is a little inconvenient for the playthrough.
Right, that's right. I'm just waiting for Modspear to jump over to the other screen.
Oh well.
There we go.
I'm actually playing through on 525. which is fine because we'll hop over for the march afterwards. This allows us to actually see what we're doing. So, looking at what you're doing on the Pride Parade. Thank you, Mod Roq. So yeah, we find ourselves in the Blue Moon Inn with 4 rather bad at poetry amateur poets. Obviously, we've got Quinton, we've got Gregory, we've got Bethan, and we've got Tabitha. So let's just get underway. Hi Quinton, how's it going?
We're not going to do voiceovers for this like we would normally do for holiday events. We are a bit tight for time, and Mod Kieran is not here with us today, and we would feel it wouldn't be the same without him.
Right. So, obviously, our 4 poets are causing a bit of a mess here in the Blue Moon Inn. But what's poetry but making a really, really big mess on a whole bunch of paper?
Okay. I have been informed that it is time to roll the giveaway. So what we will do is we will roll the giveaways, and I will announce the winners shortly. If you'd like to continue with the event.
Yeah. I am seeing a couple questions. Which world are we playing on? We're actually on 525, as that's where I set myself up. Hopefully people can access it. It looks like we're getting quite a crowd already.
Sorry, just to jump in. So we have our first winner. That is Omnitex. Omnitex, congratulations. Make sure you are following us and your whisper settings are set to open, and we will message you only from the official Old School account. So congratulations, Omnitex. And we're just re-rolling for the second winner right now.
Right, continue with this. For what it's worth, I've seen this dialogue perhaps a few too many times at this point. So we've done our little intro. We've offered to help, so I have actually set myself up wrong for this.
In typical fashion. So I've got the name of the second winner for the t-shirts. That is Souls Akihiko. I repeat, Souls Akihiko. Congratulations. We will contact you. Make sure you're following the stream and your whispers are set to open. We will only message you from the official accounts. So anyone else that does decide to message you, you can ignore them.
Modspear, can we hop to the other screen very briefly? Thank you very much.
Yeah, just not set up. To be fair, I could just go and do the stream, the playthrough on this account as well.
Do you want to get started?
I can, absolutely. Let me quickly mod telly over there. So I will be running around as Jad. So Jad is going to do some questing. If it will let me, probably because I'm too big. Let me just transmog myself into something a little simpler. What do we have? I can turn myself into a... Let's go for a cow. Oh, I'm going to speak to the bartender. As Mod Other said, they're all causing a bit of a mess and the bartender's not getting any money for it. So what we are going to do is we're going to make them poets, but they didn't know it. As you play through and talk, start the Pride event. You just kind of speak to them about their poetry. Was there anything interesting stories that we had about the poetry when we wrote them?
Well, Mod Roq, I seem to remember a certain someone was actually responsible for the first drafts of some of these poems. I wouldn't happen to know who, though.
I mean, it could have been maybe I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Who knows?
Quite possibly, in fact. There are a few jokes in a couple of the poems which I think Mod Roq is responsible for. Some of the others, however, I got my hands on. I thought we ought to have some proper poetry.
Are you saying my poetry isn't proper?
well, I think it needed a touch-up.
I'm going to have to transmog myself again because apparently a 2x1 also isn't great for doing quests with. They didn't want a cow to complete the Pride event, at least not this part of it. So I'm just getting all of the different poetry, making sure I've spoken to everyone. I think it was just Tabitha. Okay, so Tabitha is a guard. All the poetry was themed around the NPCs that they are. And as you'll see, we have a Q, a G, a B, and a T.
Yeah.
There's quite some wordplay there from Mod Other. And you'll see the last remaining letter in a moment. So let's go through. I think he wants to protect with his life. Oh, sorry, she wants to protect with her life. And apparently I clicked the first one and forgot what I said. The secondary poem. If you'd like to jump over to Mod Others.
Yeah. Let's have a crack at Bethan's poem. So, here's what we're working with. These are, of course, fairly average fisherman-themed puns. To go with our lovely fisherwoman design for Bethan. So she is going to talk about the fly and the riverbank and give us a nice completed poem here. Give people a second to read it if they want to. Let's go over to Gregory. Hello, Gregory.
Good old Greg.
Greg's great. I mean, he all he's doing is he's trying to do his farming. Wear his gay little scarf.
You got any sausage rolls?
Greg, oh.
Well, they wouldn't be anyone else's, they'd be Greg's. This is why I get to write the poetry. I can't be trusted with much else.
Right, Gregory, you're operating in the spring and not the fall. I'm aware we are technically British English, but fall fits the poem a lot better than writing autumn. For anyone that I've seen complain about me using the word fall rather than autumn. Right, that's Gregory helped. Should we go back to Mod Roq to deal with Quinton?
We can, because I haven't done the other two yet. Okay, Quinton, obviously he's a bit of a banker. So, naturally all the dialogue will be at least banker themed. Do you want a bank stand or talk about a teller's booth? I think he'd want to talk about a teller's booth. That's very him, apparently. And for the second line, we say it's got to be gold. So we will say shines. And he seems to be quite happy. I'm just going to quickly do the other one. So I can get through, and it's ground if I remember correctly. Nope, it wasn't ground, it was soil. See?
Yeah.
I'm not as much of a poet as I thought I might be. The fly and the riverbank. Perfect. Now everyone has been sorted. What now? If correctly, we would talk to... No, not a barbarian.
Yeah, we need to go and talk to Annie, I believe, next.
They are drinking and be merry. Oh, something smashed. What happened there? Let's see what Annie has to say. Ah, everyone's done with the poetry. What can they do? Okay, moving through. Ah, someone has appeared. By the door. Who is that mysterious stranger? Question mark. No, it's not for Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. Hello! And this is the mysterious fifth character and the other missing letter and the play of words we had for usernames. It is love.
We actually we snuck another one in with Annie as well.
Oh, we did.
We did.
We did indeed.
Covering a whole host there.
But because I am playing the event, surely that means the last character is I.
I'm gonna leave that one with you, I think.
I thought that was smooth. I thought that was very smooth. Maybe I haven't got the level 99 Riz, as I think our Twitter or news post said. Okay, so what Love is doing, Love is asking us to go, basically go with them on their adventures.
Ah.
Quinton's just telling us Hello, which one? Yeah, so they give us basic little hints of kind of what they want us to do, where they want us to go. So I'm just making sure I talk to everyone. Now, I am going to go south to... Is it Greg first, I believe?
Yeah. Make sure you're going to the southwest, not the southeast.
It did say southeast on launch, yes. But if we come and see Greg, you'll see that there's also, by all the NPCs, we put a bit of coloured flowers on the floor to kind of help everyone. Oh, that's the farmer. Of course, talk to the farmer and not actually Greg. I think I'm level... Oh, no. Someone here is level 3. Be careful. There is a... I believe there's a mugger in this area.
There is indeed a mugger in this area. This is one of the cutscenes that was actually harder to set up than the others. As you can see, there's actually quite a significant amount of decoration and scenery that I end up getting the camera stuck behind. Quite a lot when I was fiddling with things. The mugger is simply in range.
Oh, Love has appeared and fired that Love's crossbow. And that is part 1 done. Okay, before we move over to the next NPC, which I will briefly hop to, we will go to Quinton, I think. We're going to do another giveaway and give away 2 more t-shirts. So for the second giveaway, the word you will be looking for is rainbow. Type the word rainbow in chat. All one word. Type it in the chat. Type it once, that's all it's need, but you'll type it 50 times. We are not typing pride, we are typing rainbow. I repeat, rainbow for the 500th time, rainbow. Make sure you're following the stream, because we will DM you after if you are a winner, and then you'll get a message from the official account. So make sure your whisper settings are open. Thank you. Right, now we have Quinton, the mysterious banker. Where is he lurking? He's right there. Let's talk to Quinton. Let's see who he wants to woo. A fantastic poet, and he's going to show it. Or is he? So I think Quinton was the one we had a bit of fun with this time around.
Yeah, Quinton was definitely... He was really an interesting character. He was actually the one that took me the longest to really understand when I was sort of looking at the sort of pitch that was presented. Everyone else, I felt I was able to really get into their heads as characters and think, okay, what are they going to say? How are they going to write their poem? How are they going to present it? And Quinton just took like 2 days for me to actually really understand and work out where I wanted to go with his cutscene. And as it turns out, he's the perfect character for someone who's a little bit arrogant and actually unsuccessful this year.
So he definitely is a bit of a banker.
Exactly. I'm set up at Bethan if we wanted to switch over.
Yep.
Hello, Bethan. I have found you indeed. Such a classic fishing spot. I would have gone north of this bridge, but it felt a little bit too busy to put the event there, and people will get lost. So Bethan's great. She's just like chilling by the river. She's got her poem. She's got her love interest. Naming the love interests was quite fun. I don't have any prizes for anyone who knows where I got some of the names from, but I'm definitely just stealing names from pieces of media that I enjoy personally. It beats using an online name generator, really. Right, so that is Bethan done. Now, who have we got left? Tabitha in the castle, isn't it?
Yep. You can't forget Tabitha. I would just jump teleport there.
Yeah.
As fun as it is to run. We've got the march starting shortly in a couple of minutes. We kind of need to rush through the playthrough a little bit.
Hello, Marissa. Hello, Tabitha.
So yeah, we wanted to theme all the NPCs roughly around what is around Varrock. We kept it into this one little area, as holiday events normally do. So kind of what NPCs are quite thematic for Varrock. And we think we kind of got them all with the guards and the bankers and...
Yeah, and for everyone that's played the event, you may have been fortunate and seen different little love dialogues at the end. There are actually 6, so nobody can see all of them on a single character. And if you're unfortunate, you will see the same one multiple times. Now, I actually haven't completed all of the other cutscenes, so we have to go back to Mods Roq for the finale.
Yep, so I am just jumping back over to where we said we would meet Love after finishing the last character, which is at Gilbert. Now, if I get to see Love in this mass of players, should be somewhere, and I'm probably clicking on 4,000 awkward names right now. Where is she lurking? Love, where are you? Did we not put always on top?
She should be always on top.
Oh no, she's over there. There we go. Bit of a mixed bag. 70%. We all know what that's about. And then speaks to Gilbert, and what Gilbert will do is kind of say thank you very much and hand over some goodies for everyone, which we showed off at the beginning of the stream. I'm going to put on my jumper and equip my crossbow, and I can't enamor the beekeeper, so I will enamor this person, whoever it is. Congratulations, you have been enamored. Right, so it is 5 PM. We said we would be doing our Pride March at 5 o'clock, so please jump over to the worlds we have for the Pride March. Got World 500, 427, 476 and 435. The live stream is currently in World 500. You'll see in front of you the path that we're going to be taking. We're going to start at Gilbert, walk through the GE, through the Varrock, down the east side, past the giant rat, so be careful there, down around towards Lumbridge, and then up through around the pathing to Draenor, hopefully skipping around the level 5 people around South Falador, quickly to Port Sarim, Rimington, and then back up into Falador and finishing at Party Pete's Party House. So we'll give you guys a minute or two just to get into the worlds. If we could quickly pull them back up screen, because I cannot remember the worlds off the top of my head. 500, 427, 476 and 435. I'm sure if Mod Yum could pin them in the Twitch chat, then players will see all of the worlds, because I'm sure 500 will be pretty full pretty
500
quickly.
is pretty busy, and I can see Mod Gecko has already gone on a bit of a walk to the Grand Exchange, taking a lot of people with them.
So I am going to transmogrify into the good old-fashioned Jad. So prepare your prayers, and yeah. Drop up your heart prayers should you wish to, grab your fashionscapes, and we will slowly start the march. Oh, I can enamor people with the bow as Jad. That's going to be quite funky.
I am absolutely terrified. I'm a giant bug, because I think we need a giant bug with the march.
And of course Jad is slightly too big for me to be able to walk between things, so let's go into the Sandwich Lady. So there is a Sandwich Lady that is running just northeast of Gilbert now, where you can see me. Kind of drop in a follow, or follow the person behind them and just make a massive chain. Hopefully we can make a chain that literally stretches all the way from Varrock to at least Lumbridge.
I'll be bringing up the rear as Kefri.
I don't think I want Kefri bringing up my rear, especially not out in Varrock. She can stay in TOA.
I think we've got Mod Manked in as Ziliana.
Yep, and just to reiterate, we do have a giveaway going on right now. If you type the word rainbow, I repeat rainbow, all in one word, we will be giving away 2 of our Pride t-shirts. You can see right here, they have the OSRS 10th anniversary logo in funky Pride colours. So if you want your chance to win one of those, type the word rainbow, and we will be rolling the giveaway in a couple of minutes' time. So yeah, I'm just working on my way slowly towards the Grand Exchange. anyone who isn't paying attention to the stream or the broadcasts are about to see about 500 people stroll into the Grand Exchange. So they won't really know what's going on.
I think I'm bringing some stragglers to you.
I think maybe they just prefer following you than following me. But let's make a small trek around the Grand Exchange. Don't forget to put your offers in the GE for any free-to-play items that you need to purchase. Okay, that's not quite helpful. I can only apologise for some of the behaviour of our users in chat. Needless to say, anyone who does behave like that, we will find them, they will be actioned, and we know your other accounts as well. So yeah, continue typing rainbow in the chat as we walk around. We do have moderators also in-game right now, in other worlds, and we also have the player support team that will be looking at these people and reenacting them. Enacting things upon them.
We have such a high player density that I am only seeing players within 2 tiles of me right now.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we've got on here, with lots of players spamming pride and saying that hate is definitely not welcome here. So yeah, those users will be actioned accordingly. Right.
There we go.
I think it's time for us to roll a giveaway. So again, keep spamming rainbow in the chat. We are giving away 2 t-shirts, 1 for each winner. So Modium will let me know as soon as the winner has been rolled. What we will do is we will stop outside the front of the Varrock Castle for a second.
Oh, you've got that side. I'll take the other side.
Our designers back in the day when they made these things are quite imaginative with the imagery that they used to create these areas. Right, the first winner, Jake YZI, or Jakey ZI. Sorry if I butchered that, but congratulations, Jakey ZI. Make sure you're following us so we can whisper you on Twitch, and make sure your whispers are set to open. That is Jakey ZI. And for the second winner, we have, just waiting on the name, HD Womack. That's HD Womack. Congratulations, you have won a t-shirt. If we jump over to Mod Other, she can continue around the pathing which just heads east out of Varrock.
I think we've jumped back to you.
Have we?
Yeah. And now we're back to
There we go.
What are we doing? We're down to Lumbridge now, aren't we?
No, we are heading east out of the town, and then heading down around the side of the exam centre for dig site.
Right, let's go. There we go. I can see some players behind me. Sure, there are some players ahead of me too. Got someone having their own little parade here, rocking that 10th birthday cape.
Yeah, always gotta get in the fashionscape for all the holiday events to make up your nice outfits.
Right.
Heading east.
Down here.
Yep, you're heading south, down past the exam centre. I'm bringing a few stragglers with me that decided to follow me instead.
Yep, I think you had a bunch on you, and I've got a bunch on me.
So yep, just to reiterate to users, we are in World 500. We have 500, World 427, World 476, and World 435 that we are using. So jump into one of those worlds. You will have a number. There will be a number of moderators that are making their way around. Generally, they should be roughly in about the same place that we are. And they are keeping an eye on the stream to see what we're doing. And what we will do is give it a couple of minutes before we roll our next giveaway. Sorry, before we start our next giveaway, not roll. So as the Pride March continues on, what we did a few little things in the office today to allow various other Jagexian mods to enjoy Pride as well. And what we did was the wonderful canteen made us a batch of Pride-themed cupcakes that we are showing on stream for you now. For all the staff to enjoy. Just a little thing to kind of just remind everyone that, like, we are celebrating Pride Month. And we're wanting everyone to be able to join in. There was regular ones. We also had some gluten-free options and things like that. They tasted amazing. I promptly ate 3 of them as soon as they were put down. And we'll probably have 3 more by the time I get back. So my diet has been, in fact, ruined.
They are good cupcakes, though.
Right, I need to catch up a little bit as Mod Other has pretty much made it all the way to Lumbridge.
Alright, I'll take a stop outside the chicken coop.
What I might do is I might be cheeky and ask the canteen staff for the recipe and post that on my Twitter for anyone that wants to make their own Pride cupcakes. I'll see if I can get that sorted. Right, so we are going to start the 3rd giveaway now. And the word that you will have to type in the chat is love. I repeat, love. L-O-V-E. Nice and simple. Type the word love in the chat. You only need to type it once, but if you type it 1,000 times, it would not give you 1,000 entries. But I'm sure you'll definitely want to make sure that you're entered into the giveaway. And that'll run for about 5 to 10 minutes before we roll some winners. So for along that time, keep typing love, because that is what we are spreading here.
I think Mod Gecko's caught up with me somewhere in here.
Has he caught up, or did he run ahead, cheeky Mod Gecko?
Caught up, I think. I need to get ahead again.
So yeah, as we come through into our Lumbridge, we are a part way. We're going to stop in Lumbridge for a little while. We can maybe poke a little fun at any noobs that die and appear, and then celebrate Pride as they run off go towards their next adventures. So yeah, for anyone who hasn't done it, maybe perhaps we can show a few of the rewards again at Modspear. We did play the event before we started, but if you're wanting to get absolute peak fashionscape, we have the Pride jumpers that came with this year's Pride event, where you can represent your chosen group, or just celebrate them all with the standard Pride colours. That is absolutely up to you. Alongside the Pride jumpers, we have the Poet's Jacket, which I'm sure might feature in quite a few people's fashionscapes, because that is one handsome jacket. And as well as the Poet's Jacket, we have Love's Crossbow, which you can collect and then enamor all your favourite people in the game, no matter where they are, just by sending them a Love's Bolt to them. Perfect. We're going to stick around in Lumbridge for a few minutes, so whilst spamming love, if there are any questions you want to talk about the Pride event and what we've done, you are more than welcome to ask them, and likes of Modyum will try and grab them for us if we can find them in the middle of the spam.
I did see one question about if all the Pride reward events will become available after the event, and I believe that is our intention. Once the event goes, you should be able to retrieve the rewards from Gilbert, at least for the first time, and then back at Diango as usual for the event items after that.
Yep, one thing we did with Pride events ever since the one last year was that we felt we wanted to allow people to acquire the rewards whenever they wanted. So, yep, if you go speak to Gilbert, where we started the Pride March today, which is just west of Gertrude's house, you can claim the previous year's events, which are the Flower Crown and the Rainbow Scarf from the first event in 2017-2018 that Mod Wolf created. One thing we did do with this year as well is that we added all the recolours to the Pride Scarf as well. So both for the scarf, the crown and the jumper, you will be able to change them all. Okay, continue spamming the word love in chat, please. And we'll try and dig out some more questions. Will the t-shirts be put on sale? I'd love to get one. I'd be sad to miss it. Unfortunately, these ones are a limited run.
It was quite late in the organisation, unfortunately. But one thing I would love to try and do for next year, get it love, type it in the chat, is trying to make a Pride X RuneScape themed t-shirt with perhaps with some of our more iconic Pride related NPCs, like we have Elena, I believe Armadillo as well, and a few other NPCs that represent different diversities. I essentially try and put them onto a t-shirt for Pride Month that we can hopefully like sell on the merch store and try and I think like any kind of proceeds could theoretically be donated to diversity charities that benefit those in the diverse groups that may not be as privileged as some of us are. So I think that would be kind of like a good thing we would like to do and kind of basically try and step up our Pride game for next year, do a bit more. Obviously we've got the marches and things like that, which will absolutely continue next year. We'll do a event next year, I suspect, as well. I can't see why we wouldn't. And yeah, and just kind of basically continue throughout the whole month, as we should do. Speaking of the whole month, throughout this month we will be doing giveaways on every live stream for these t-shirts. So I need to speak to Mod Light, but chances are I might try and host all of the ones this month, so I can kind of tell you guys to enter the giveaways, give away a bunch more t-shirts. We have 30 t-shirts total over the entire month. 10 should be given away on this stream. We have given away 4 already. I think it's time, Modium, for us to do the 3rd set of giveaways. I think if we were to roll a winner for the 3rd giveaway, that would be fantastic. Don't forget to make sure you're following the stream and have your whispers open on Twitch so we can DM you. We will only DM you from the official Old School RS channel. So please make sure it is us that you are speaking to. As there generally are with these kind of things, some imposters. Okay, the first winner has been rolled, and congratulations to Blumpkin_Fiesta. I repeat, Blumpkin_Fiesta. We will contact you accordingly, most likely after the stream at some point. So, congratulations on winning your Pride Old School t-shirt. And the 6th winner for today's stream so far is Josh Hennigan. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. I'm sorry if I butchered your second name, but Josh Hennigan, congratulations. You have also won a t-shirt. Please make sure you are following and your whispers settings are set to open, and then what we would do is we'll message you in order to sort that out. But congratulations to the pair of you. And I believe we should carry on with the live march, the Pride March. What other?
Right. What's the actual next destination?
The next destination.
I don't have the march map to hand.
Oh, well, in that case, if you would like to switch over to my screen, I can take users on the next segment. Oh, there you go. We've put it on screen so everyone can know the worlds too. We will be going north. So we are on the live stream is currently on World 500. We have Worlds 427 for our Australian users who want something more suitable for them. 476 based in the US East and 435 based in the US West. Those worlds might be full right now, so like keep trying to log in if you want to join us on the march, or perhaps consider gathering your friends and marching with them in solidarity as well. So coming up through Lumbridge around the cow pens. If you need to do sheep shearer, quickly grab it now, grab your shears and get those balls of wool made. Or if you've got some clue steps, you can quickly run a little bit north to complete your cow step of the clue. And we've got a straggler over here coming in. Didn't join us on time. I shamed him. Oops.
That's all right. I think we're still on my point of view. So.
Fantastic. He didn't get shamed accordingly. Right, we are making our way towards Gielinor village. We'll be coming around the top of the wheat field and then south into the side entrance. Do be careful of the guards around the Prince Ali Rescue quest area. They can be quite punchy to lower levels and do quite a few hits. I believe there might be a highwayman on the trip as well.
I feel like we're going to run into some dark wizards as well.
Thankfully, we already walked past the dark wizards.
What about the ones at the Willows?
Ooh, we will not go that far south. We will stop in the marketplace.
Oh, that's a shame.
And head east. We are not looking to end some level 3s today, unfortunately. I'm sure we can do that in another stream, maybe a PvP related stream, something like that. Okay, as we make our way into Draenor, I think it's the perfect time to announce the word for the 4th giveaway. So, for this giveaway, the word you will need to type in the chat is poet. P-O-E-T, poet. Which is, for those of you that have done the event, will understand the reference. And some of you may even have your wonderful poets jackets on. Let's stop in Draenor for a few minutes, let all the stragglers catch up. I've got a few people following me. And I see lots of people are also making use of the rainbow colours that we released in chat the other, was it last week or the week before?
Yeah, the long lost chat colours.
Modnin's a wonderful parting gift to us, I feel. That might be his last update into the game for us, but he added basically a bunch of different chat modifications, so you can see people being able to type in various different colours in the orders they so wish. I don't think they're preset. I think you can customize the orders. But as some people have noticed, you can use pretty much most of, if not all, the Pride colours in order to type in your Pride preference as well. So yeah, we are in Draenor right now. Spam poet in the chat to enter the giveaway, the word poet. And you will be able to win one of these wonderful t-shirts. You see they have the Pride 10th anniversary logo on them. I believe we did put an image of what the t-shirts kind of look like in the news post of yesterday's news post. So if you type, I think it's !game update, you will be able to get a link to that news post where you can see basically like the preview of the t-shirt as it was made for us. We have quite a few people being very silly in the chat when it shows. Some people wanting to bring the cows to Draenor.
There's a lot of rune plate bodies around. I feel like someone's having a bit of a drop party.
Well, funny you should mention drop parties. We're not doing them, but where we end is the Party Pete's drop party house. So players who want to do drop parties can put some stuff in the chest there should they wish to. And because I mentioned the cows, everyone is bringing the cows.
They're everywhere.
I think because all the cows are now here, we're going to try and do a perfectly timed awkward segue. And we are going to move, with a double O, on to our next location, which is heading towards Port Sarim.
Here we go. There's Martin. I did see someone who wanted to see Martin earlier, so there he is.
Right, as we come through the wall gap between Draenor and South Falador, we will be diving into around Port Sarim. If you need to, don't forget to run south now to grab your Sea Shanty 2 music unlock if you do not have it already. And if you do not have it already, why not? So yeah, let's dive straight through south into the port of Sarim. Grab your boat to Karamja, get some rum, grab some bananas, or you can grab some runes in the shop here. This guy probably be buying some runes and is not knowing what the hell is going to walk past him. What's walking past him is Pride.
We'll keep an eye out for anyone splashing on some seagulls. That'll surprise them. Congratulations on the level there, Bruce.
Ah, Bruce?
Yeah.
Blimey.
Out killing seagulls.
Now everyone's just going to kind of like kill the seagulls so nobody can splash, and they'll have to move to somewhere else. But if once we hit the middle of the dock, or even the south of the dock, we are going to head towards Remington. Mod Other is a little bit ahead of me, so if we want to perhaps jump to my screen, we can bring the stragglers up through the side of Port Sarim. Can we jump to my screen, Mod Spear, please? Perfect. Thank you very much, sir. As we make it towards Rimington, and walking past everyone's favourite marriage spot in the old days, everyone used to get married in Rimington Church. Grab your GF from the GE, give her a diamond ring, and marry her right there. Until you find it's someone called Dave. But maybe you love Dave. That's kind of what we're here for. It's celebrating all different groups. Okay, so going to give you a few more seconds to type in the chat the word poet. Type the word poet in the chat to enter the giveaway. And in about 10 seconds, Mod U will roll the first winner of this giveaway and our 7th winner throughout this stream. The word poet. And the winner is drumroll effects. Okay, this is going to get butchered as soon as I say it. Kerp-Pello. 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 However it is pronounced. I'm sorry for butchering it. Kerp-Pello. Congratulations for winning the t-shirt. Make sure you are following the stream. And make sure your whispers are set to open. And we will message you from the official Old School RS Twitch channel only. Make sure it is us when you receive it. And then you will get a message from us and we can organise that giveaway. And the 2nd or 8th winner of this stream is Hoobles57. Congratulations, Hoobles57. You are the winner of one of these fabulous Old School X Pride t-shirts.
I love that you announce it as if it's a crossover. We're finally crossing over with Pride.
That's kind of what I've referenced it as every time. Like all of the good like connections that people make and do like crossovers with other people. It's always something X something. And as much as it would be better for us to be able to celebrate these things like all year, and we have to target a month for it because of how it is. Like, I kind of feel that we have to like pinpoint it as it is like Old School X Pride to show
absolutely
to show our solidarity with everyone as well in one of the ways that we can as game developers, and hopefully kind of like bring that to you guys by doing some stuff in game. Speaking of in game, if we could show the rewards again from this year's Pride event. The first set of rewards you would have gathered from this year's event are the Fashionscape jumpers. They are absolutely wonderful. If these ever came on the merch store, that would be even better. They might sell like hotcakes. And the second reward you get is the Poet's Jacket. And the third reward you'd got was Love's Crossbow, which you can equip and fire at other people to enamour them. I think enamour was the word that we used, wasn't it?
It is indeed.
So you can enamour your friends and loved ones, or a random guy that you're walking past in Varrock Square, or who might be killing ogres in underneath the Barbarian village.
I wonder if you can enamour Jad.
Did we? I don't know if we applied it on NPCs.
I don't know if we did. Might have to do it as an integrity update.
I'm sure there are some people out there that are, in fact, enamoured with Jad and running for that Jad pet right now. And depending on how you feel about going for that kind of grind, you may wish to enamour them, or you may wish to slaughter Jad a little bit more. Okay, I think we're going to move on from Remington. We are going to move north up towards the south of Varrock. So south of Falador, rather. Trying to avoid the highwayman that sits in there. So let's start making our way. As we stroll towards Falador, and where we're going to end the march, but we're not going to end the stream. We're going to take some questions and kind of like talk some more about the Pride event and things like that. We are going to give the word for our 5th set of giveaways. The word for this giveaway is raffle. I repeat, raffle. Type it in. Can be in uppercase, can be in lowercase, but it needs to be the whole word. You only need to type it once to enter, but we won't begrudge you if you type it multiple times, because who doesn't love spamming a little bit, eh? Yep, the word raffle. You will win one of these fabulous Old School X Pride t-shirts that we have had made.
We finally run out of event-related words to use here.
I think we did.
I'm slightly ahead of you, so I have a whole pack of people here. Some people are running. Oh gosh, what are the clue hunters in Falador Square going to think as this all goes past?
All of the clue hunters are going to go, what on earth is that? Why did I not know about Pride and how can I get involved?
We can only hope.
If they don't, then their next clue is going to be full of cabbages.
They'll get the mythical 2 coif drop from a beginner clue.
They might do, yeah. They could get, or 8 noted shrimp. It's always a good one. A longbow, just in case they need to train their range.
Right, let's see if we can actually get into the party room.
Oh, yeah, there will be plenty of door spammers, I'm sure. We can get in the party room because we can just jump the door. So yeah, don't forget, type the word raffle in the chat to win one of the t-shirts. Make sure you are following the stream as well so we can whisper you on Twitch. Make sure you have your whisper settings to open. And you will be able, then we will DM you from the official Old School channel. For anyone that cannot access this world, we are in 4 worlds right now going through the march. We are in world 500, which is on the live stream, 427 if you prefer Australian world, 476 for US East world, and 435 for US West world. Yeah, so we are now in the party room. I'm sure some people are dumping some stuff in. I think what we could do, in fact, is, given we kind of finished our march in half the time because we are absolutely zoomers, how would you feel, Mod Other, if we stayed here for 5 minutes and then walked all the way back to Gilbert on the same route?
Ooh, yeah, we could certainly rerun that route.
Grab your finest walking boots because we will be travelling. You could grab your fancy boots from the Barbarian Stronghold for the walk back, because those boots were definitely made for walking. And that's definitely just what they'll do. They shouldn't let me host these things, really, should they?
We give you way too much power.
I mean, I get to write the message of the week. If you'd seen Easter, there was 11 puns in that message.
I'm pretty sure a lot of friendships were broken by that message.
Yeah, my friendships, most likely. I did get called out on Twitter to say, am I feeling okay? And I did respond to say I was feeling rather excellent at the time. So yeah, we're just going to stick around in Party Pete's house. Everyone is celebrating by throwing stuff in the chest, dropping balloons. I think actually most of the balloons are pretty much pride coloured as well, so it's a very thematic place for us to kind of be what we will call halfway through our journey as we make our way back to Gilbert shortly. Let's try and pull out some questions that we have had that Modyum has thankfully got for us. Can you tell us about the creative process of the Pride 2023 event? What was the thought process, development process? What happened behind the scenes, Mod Other?
Right, so yeah, behind the scenes, it was an interesting one. the event was actually pitched by another mod earlier this year, and it was, I mean, really a fantastic pitch. And when the option came to me to like take it on as a dev, I just thought, you know what, this is actually fantastic. I want to get my hands on this pitch and really turn it into a Pride event. And honestly, I've had so much backing from the wider team to get this event really off the ground, and it's been a really incredible dev process. Sort of, I came off the back of the 10th birthday event, so you know, had my hands a bit ready for event sort of production, and it sort of became this. It became a lot bigger than I think perhaps we expected it to as a team. I mean, we've put together this whole Pride stream. We've put together a lot. We've got our lovely Pride shirts. We got our cupcakes, and there's this real celebration of Pride going on.
Speaking of cupcakes, does Modspear want to make the entire chat jealous by showing the cupcakes that we had gracefully made for us by the Jagex Canteen? So you'll see we got some rainbow colored frosting. They were different flavors. I think I might even had a banana one earlier. I definitely had a lemon one. And they've got pride flags in them, and I don't know what other people call the candy, but I call it unicorn bacon.
I have no idea. It does look a lot like it could be unicorn bacon.
It's
so I'll have to give you that one.
It's basically just a candy that is very sugary and rainbow coloured. I don't know why I call it unicorn bacon. I kind of just always have. But yeah, we do a few things around the office around the time. And what I will do is I will try and reach out to the caterers in our canteen. And for anyone that wants to make their own Pride cupcakes throughout this month, I will try and get that recipe, providing it's not a family secret, of course, and try and get that out to players via social media as well as something cool to do.
Yeah, I think as well, I want to talk a bit more about the process if we've got some time. You know, for me, it was very important that we take what we had. So we had a really good representation. We sort of had LGBTQ. And for me, when I looked at it, I thought, you know, Annie is sort of my addition to the pitch as a character, as representation. And I think it's really important that we do things. We did have a lot of discussions internally about making sure that we represent the less represented sort of sub-aspects of the queer community. So I'm really happy that we actually did manage to find a way to, you know, fit in an extra character. We have T-Pose and Gavlek.
And cows.
And cows. Maybe G is for Galvek, I guess, today. So, yeah, we've had a lot of freedom, I think, to produce something that really does celebrate Pride. And it's really just everyone in the team seems to be behind it 110%, which is just fantastic.
Yeah, I think this is kind of like one of those wonderful times where I think I've kind of been pestering the entire team for about the past 2 weeks or so to remind them that the Pride stream is coming. We're doing this. Please jump in game, engage with the players, celebrate with us, and everything else. And so many people get on board to join us with this. And as you can see in this world alone, and the 3 other worlds that we're using, is that they're full, and people want to celebrate with us and kind of enjoy this moment too, as we celebrate the diverse Oldscape community that we have. And without the community that we have, Old School doesn't really exist. It's purely community focused, and this is one of our ways that we enjoy showing that. Oh, Kraken's just appeared. I think on that note, we better Kraken our way out of here and continue back through the stream. Sorry, on the path, where we will head back towards Remington through the south of Falador. If we want to perhaps jump over to my screen on Spear, I can start the long journey back towards Gilbert. Right, for what we will do is come close to getting our next giveaway. Type raffle in the chat, and in about 30 seconds or so, Modyum will roll 2 more winners for our 9th and 10th winner. I repeat, that's the word raffle. Please make sure you are following us. Please make sure your Twitch Whispers settings are set to open, as we will be DMing you only from the official Twitch account. So when you do get a DM, if you are a winner, make sure that it is definitely us. And because you will see some imposters out there, unfortunately. There are people that want to spoil Pride. But we're not going to let them. We're going to celebrate. We're going to give away these wonderful Pride t-shirts. And those people that are being a bit unappreciative, well, not appreciative, unopen to the diversity within our game and within our community, rest assured that those people are also getting seen to as well. Right, following our path south of the runecrafting altar down towards Remington. Okay, our 9th winner of the live stream is Rocket5010. I repeat, Rocket5010. Congratulations. You are, in fact, a winner. And I believe we have the 10th winner of the live stream. Legacy_bound. I repeat, Legacy_bound. Congratulations to the pair of you for winning the 9th and 10th t-shirt giveaways. Now, we still have 20 minutes left of our live stream as we're slowly making our way back through the march. I'm going to ask the chat, who else wants to win a t-shirt? Maybe we should give away some more than just 10 today. If I can see lots of people in the chat wanting to win a t-shirt, I think I'll give away some more. I have the power to do that. Are you just like cringing internally at my behaviour? I thought so. If we were to host another quiz, it would be 10 times worse, I assure you.
Good. Good. I expect a worse quiz.
A worse quiz or a worse host?
Well, no comments about how the birthday one went.
I had immense fun, even if everyone else that was participating in the quiz didn't, because I got to make fun of them and insult them a little bit. Okay. I believe we are going to do another giveaway. There is enough people that have said they would like a t-shirt. So for the 11th and 12th t-shirts, the word we're going to use is pride. I repeat, pride. I'm going to go back to the first word. Please type the word pride in chat if you would like the opportunity to win a Old School X Pride t-shirt that myself and Mod Other are demonstrating for you. Sorry, I'm not a clothing model. I'm a games developer. So this is why I look like I do. Making our way through Gielinor. We're going to stop here for a couple of minutes. That was self-deprecating humour. I feel like I can do that. And we're going to stop at the Glory Teleport spot. And I'm just going to announce the worlds that we are in again. We are in, well, currently on stream in World 500. We have the Australian World 427, the US East World 476, and the US West World 435. While we stand here for a minute, I'm going to drop in and get another question. I answered this one slightly earlier, but unfortunately the t-shirts are not going to be on the merch store and purchasable in order to get them turned around for this time. Unfortunately, I was a bit late in trying to get that organised, but it's definitely something I want to do next year. Do something a bit more different in terms of t-shirts and try and get them on the merch store. And if I can convince the powers that be, I would also ideally like to do them where we give away the proceeds to LGBT plus charities that support the communities that we're trying to support across Pride Month as well. Questions from the Twitch chat. Who is the one who put in the Smash Mouth All-Stars reference? given by the amount of cringe that I've been putting on the live stream today, you can assume, and very safely so, assume that it was me.
I have to own up to completely missing it as well the first time round. That was in-game, ready to go, before I realised quite what it was.
And the fact that you actively had a ticket in our development system to say, I will review the poems to make sure they're all good.
Yep.
And you just let me get away with whatever I wanted, apparently.
Absolutely. I mean, once I realised, I thought, you know what, this is actually perfect, because it was Quinton's poem, and I thought, what would Quinton do for poetry? Well, he would steal it.
And he didn't get to use it, because unlike us, he's not really an all-star, is he? I just can't help myself. I apologise. Another question. Does the Pride jumper count as warm clothing in winter, Todd?
I really hope so. It should do. It should do. All the jumper, the scarf should count. Unsure if the flower crown counts. It probably does.
If it doesn't, we can change that. It's not the end of the world or game breaking at all. We've got plenty of stuff. I am starting our walk towards Lumbridge now, going up to the crossroads and towards Lumbridge. As we've got about 15 minutes left of the live stream, we should probably be able to do all that walking. During that time, do another couple of questions. Would you guys make a Pride cape in the style of 99 capes or a fire cape for future event rewards?
I think that would be really cool for next year. I think I saw the suggestion also of a Pride-themed home teleport. So whoever's planning next year's event, get your ideas sorted, because there are some bangers already.
Mod Skylark, I'm sure you're listening. We know you love making our holiday event rewards. There's definitely a few suggestions for you to go along with some of your own, I'm sure.
We should try and sneak in the rest of the poet's outfit as well.
Absolutely. Okay, so more questions. Of all the cosmetics for Pride, which one would you say is your favourite?
Ooh, that's a difficult one. I think the jumpers really just work for so many different aspects of Fashionscape, but at the same time, I look at the crossbow and like the sound effects on that crossbow and the cute little heart animation. It's difficult. It's nice as well. I mean, the thing is we have so much variety as well. I mean, personally, any of the asexual themed Pride cosmetics, bangers, top tier, 100%. Let's get those going. But
I think for me, I have to shout out former Mod Wolf and go for the OG Pride scarf. It's kind of like what set all this in motion, and as a result of all the effort he put in all those years ago, we're able to basically do more Pride events and celebrate this on a yearly basis. And long may the tradition continue, because I'm sure that's something that he would like us to do, and something that we would definitely like to carry on, not only in his honour, but also for the diverse community that Old School has.
yes, we sit here today very much on the shoulders of giants with our Pride events. So,
but he is about 5'3", so I don't know about standing on his shoulders.
Oh.
And
yay high.
yeah, I will probably see him tomorrow, and he'll give me some stick for that. See him tomorrow or Saturday. But yeah, he's a short gang, and we adore him. Yeah, so we're going to stick around here for another minute. Don't forget to type the word Pride in chat, and in about 30 seconds or so, Mod Hume will roll the next 2 giveaways. And after that, depending on how we're feeling, do you want to give away 2 more, Mod Other?
I don't think it could hurt to give away 2 more.
You think we should give away 2 more?
I think we should give away 2 more.
I think we'll give away 2 more as well after this as well. And make it 14.
We're going to have enough for the live streams in the rest of the month.
Oh, yes, we'll have at least 3 others. And if Modlight will let me, I would like to host them to do the general Q&A, so I can make sure people win lots of these t-shirts. Okay, so the first winner of t-shirt of the 6th set of t-shirt giveaways, so t-shirt number 11, is Amethyst DX. I repeat, Amethyst DX. We have the second winner as well, and that is Darls 420. I repeat, Darls 420. Great, so that is the 11th and 12th t-shirts given away. We would like to give away a couple more. Does the chat feel like they would like to give us a few more? Give away a few more? Give away 2 more, and maybe, just maybe, if the chat wants it and is nice enough, I might give away a 15th one at the end of the stream.
Oh, you've got to round it out.
Exactly.
You've got to do it.
We like our 5s and 0s when it comes to the numbers, just to sort this out. I'm seeing quite a few yeses, some yes. Someone doesn't want to win a t-shirt, so I guess you can leave the stream now if you don't want to win a t-shirt. It's up to you. There's an X in the corner. Don't like t-shirt giveaways. But I think chat wants us to. We want to. So the key word for giveaway 7, giveaway number 7, which will be another 2 t-shirts, 1 per user, will be the word love. I repeat, love. So if you type the word love in chat, you will have a chance to win one of these wonderful Pride X OSRS t-shirts. Making our way up the side of Lumbridge, coming past the cowpens, towards Varrock and the exam centre for the dig site. We'll be making our way up the side of the east side of Varrock, through into the centre, and up into the GE and back to Gilbert. I can see a lot of love in the chat.
A lot of love in the chat.
It's nice when there's a lot of love in the chat. Maybe we should make people type the word love more, just to put love in the chat.
This will look really, really good on the sentiment metrics, clearly. Everyone loves us.
Absolutely. Let's see if we've got any more questions coming through. Actually, we've got some Pride-themed UGC. Now, I'm just prompting that so Mod Spear can get ready with the first image. And the first image is Remy has arrived in their Pride Fashionscape. Grabbing the crossbow, which is one of the rewards for the event. They have got the jumper and the crown and the scarf and the fancy boots, and they might even be flared trousers.
They look like flared trousers. That is a look.
That is pretty peak Fashionscape right there. If you agree, type love in the Twitch chat. Okay, the second image we have is Megao X, or Mega OX, or Mega Ox. All people are going left at the junction. No, we're going right, friendos. We're going right to the exam center. Yeah, so that was Mega Ox, or Mega OX. We have a third image, which is from Jade_OSRS. Bringing in a different flair to their Fashionscape, with the Nightmare Staff and the Mine Shield. What are these? I don't even know. Are they the sailing trousers from Trouble Brewing, perhaps?
They might be. That's a real look.
That's. I'm more surprised that I remembered and knew what they were, given how Trouble Brewing doesn't really see many people other than the diary. But
you know too much.
I know too much. Is this is this the end? And then image number 4, we've got a 3-in-1. We've got user that's ST Hollist or Hollis. I'm glad I can't pronounce that one properly. We also have K Living or K Laving. And the third one is Sol _ aka _ the guy. And my guy, that is some fashionscape right there. That is some props to you for that one. And back on the march, we are just coming in the side of Varrock towards Varrock Center. Anyone who went left at the junction via the Dark Wizards, shame on you. Trying to get some noobs killed, teasing the noobs. We'll see you at the center of Varrock, where we will make our way north around the castle and towards the Grand Exchange, where we will scare everyone at the Grand Exchange because they'll have no idea what's going on and wish they should have joined in. Right, we have about 5 minutes to go of the live stream, and depending on how long this takes and whether ModSpear allows us to go a little bit over, he's just given the thumbs up. So we'll say in the chat, also say thanks, ModSpear. We are going to roll t-shirts 13 and 14. Modium, whenever you are ready, please. Let's see if we've got another couple of questions. Will we see love in any future quests or events?
I think it would be really cool if we can see love again. I couldn't tell you where. If I remember correctly, we don't really do a lot for Valentine's Day. But it may be that love shows up as sort of one of those one-off characters that's in the background of other events. I'd be a really good use of the fact we actually have love modelled. And
could even make a new random event. When was the last time a random event was made? Like you could have a love random event, where she's just spreading the love and gives you the gift of a mystery box. Who knows?
That could be meta changing for the stale baguette, surely.
Well, maybe we could put another item that reskins the love crossbow in there.
Ooh.
See, game design at work.
Love would behave like a random event, to be honest. She would definitely just appear when you really don't want something to appear, such as if you're in the wilderness.
Okay, we have our next two winners for the Pride X OSRS t-shirts. We will do one t-shirt after this. Please make sure you are following, and make sure if you're a winner specifically, your whispers are set to open on Twitch so we can DM you from the official Old School Twitch account. We will make sure that when we message you, you double check that it's us, just to be 100% safe. But congratulations to Yami Hikari Hime on winning a t-shirt, one of these wonderful ones that we are wearing right now. That is Yami Hikari Hime. And winner number 14 of the live stream is punished_knack. I repeat, punished_knack. And I can literally see Yami Hikari in the chat right now. They say, yay, congratulations to you. You're a winner. You're a winner. You're a winner. Fantastic. As we make our way from the GE to Gilbert shortly, I'm going to announce the final word for today's giveaways. It will be the 15th t-shirt that we have given away. Like I said, make sure you're following. Make sure your whispers are set to open if you are a winner so we can DM you. And the word for the final t-shirt is rainbow. I repeat, rainbow. All one word. Just type the word rainbow in chat and you will be entered into the giveaway. Let's make our slow trek towards... Oh, who's Vorkath? Is that... Oh, Manked. Mod Manked.
Mod Manked at it again.
I'm surprised he's not death, given all the times he spends in the wilderness. But he's strolling around with us, so if you're in-game right now on the world 500, say, hello, Mod Manked. Please don't PK me. It's okay. I can be a goofball. Yep, finally making our way over to Gilbert, where we will be ending the march. First of all, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has joined in and celebrated this with us. Thank you to everyone who turned up to the march in-game. All of your support not only makes us feel better, but ultimately feels all the people that this is for a lot better about themselves. And this is one of the reasons that why we do this and why we should continue to do this, is to make all of those communities feel like they are an embedded part within our community, because for all the different walks in life that people go through, it's not always easy to feel accepted. And this Pride event, this March, is just one little way that we as game developers feel like we can give back to you guys, and for you guys getting involved and celebrating with us. So absolutely a thank you to everyone. A thank you to all of the mods that are upstairs and in-game mods right now, spending time with you guys, transmogging into the various things. There are so many of them that I don't think I could possibly name them all, because I would forget some. I would like to say thank you to Mod Skylark, who did a lot of the design work for the event and for the rewards. She also did the art for the rewards. They are absolutely fantastic rewards that she has done. She has outdone herself yet again for yet another event. And I would also like to thank Mod Other beside me. She is the developer that put the event together for us. She gracefully joined me on the live stream today, so I can be absolutely cringe as much as I like, and she just has to put up with it, like she does in development team as well. So I thank you, Mod Other, and I apologise, but I am definitely not sorry.
Well, there's nothing to be sorry for, and we owe a lot to you, of course, Mods Roq, for putting together the Pride stream and actually making sure that we get the Pride event live.
Yeah,
you've done a significant amount of work behind the scenes to put this all together, and we owe you a lot for this.
I definitely would like to. It's not just me that gets to deal with all of these things. We wouldn't have streams without our stream queen herself, Mod Light. She does so much work behind the scenes. And shout out to Mod Yum as well, who does a lot of the chat and has been organising all of the giveaways for us. They do fantastic work behind the scenes. So for the last minute or two, please spam the word rainbow in the chat. Also spam love hearts as well to everyone involved that has been able to put this together. Mod Spear, our stream technician that does all of the hard work for allowing us to put these together for you. He's absolutely awesome in what he does. So we would like to just thank him too. And in about 30 seconds or so, Modium, please feel free to roll the final giveaway that we will do for today. Spam rainbow in the chat, everyone. Make sure you're following the stream. Make sure your whispers are set to open if you are a winner, and we will contact you through the official Old School Twitch chat only. Only the official one. Make sure you double check that when you do get a DM to make sure it is us, so there's nothing untoward going on. And yeah, congratulations to all the winners that have come out through today. And our final winner for today's live stream, there will be more opportunities to win t-shirts on future live streams this month, is Max Hits 1. Congratulations to Max Hits 1. You are our final winner of the day. So congratulations to you and all the other winners. You will be contacted. We do have notes of the names of all the winners, so we know who has won, who hasn't. So please don't come up to us and go, I won a t-shirt but didn't get messaged on the live stream. We know your names, we can prove it, and we will only be messaging the people that have won using their Twitch names that they won with today. So congratulations to everyone. I'll just do a quick run through of the names just to be 100% sure that everyone knows. We have congratulations to Omnitex, Souls Akihiko, Jakey ZI, HD Womack, Blumpkin _Fiesta, Josh Hennigan, Kerpello, Hubels 57, Rocket 5010, Legacy _Bound, Amethyst DX, Dolls 420, Yami Hikari Hime, Punished _Knack, and Max Hits 1. You are of all won throughout today's stream. You will be contacted through Twitch only to basically get the information that we need. It will be from the official channel. Make sure you are following. Make sure your Twitch whispers are set to open so we can message you, because without that we cannot message you. And as I said just before, thanks to everyone for getting involved. Thanks to everyone for joining us on this live stream. and marching with us. Thank you to all the JMods behind the scenes, to all the JMods that have put the stream together, put the event together, done all the designs. We want to thank all of you, and we hope you have a wonderful evening. Please go do play the Pride event. It is a wonderful event. The rewards are absolutely fantastic, and they will be Fashionscape for years to come, along with other pieces of items that you find as your favorites. So please do that. We have the jumpers, we have the poet's jacket, and we have the Love's crossbow. From previous events, you can go speak to Gilbert if you haven't been given them before. Otherwise, they are claimable from Diango, which is the Pride scarf, which got recolors this year into all the different communities, and the flower crown from last year, which is also recolorable, the same as the jumpers. So grab those. Celebrate Pride with us. Celebrate Pride all year round, because it's not just a month. Remember, it is all year round that these communities are part of Old School and are with us in all walks of life. So thank you. Have a wonderful evening, and we will see you next week for the live stream where we will give away more of these Pride t-shirts. Goodbye.
Goodbye.